Guys, how are you doing?
How's everything? I'm putting you with your power right now, but yep.
Yes, I can feel the power like absorb into my veins. Now, everyone else who's joining us on Extreme Improv, come on down. So, hello everyone, and it's very exciting to be here on the extravaganza, and obviously this is Extreme Improv, and I know it's a special day for you guys, but if you haven't seen our show before, this is the Extreme Improv Extreme Show, the fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs, stories, and so much more. Now, on the show today, obviously, we are joined by Andy and Caroline, but we have a fabulous lineup of extreme improvisers also joining us. Say hello to the people. Marty.
Hey everybody, this is Marty here in Atlanta, Georgia. The heart and soul of the South, maybe, I don't know.
Well, speaking of heart and soul, this person, we're still trying to find if he has either. DB, say hello to the people.
Say hello to the people. Hey there, people. Good to see you today. Looking forward to this.
Okay, but someone we are especially looking forward to having today is Sandy. Say hello to the people.
Hello all, Andy and Caroline. Thanks for having us. I'm in Tucson, Arizona. I'm Sandy.
Yes, indeed you are. Now, someone who is in two somethings, maybe two minds, I'm not sure, is Ryan. Say hello to the people.
I'm in two different zip codes. Yeah, my name is Ryan. I'm in Pennsylvania.
That's very cool. And someone who doesn't have a zip code, they may not even have a zipper, is Capel Fave. Say hello to the people.
How did you know I don't have a zipper, but I do have a zip code? It's the land of leopards and elephants and crocodiles, and also zip codes. Hi, it's me, Capel.
Wow, well, the exciting thing for me is if that is the case, I'm the only person here without a zip code. In the UK, we don't have zip codes. So how about that?
Now, I mean, we have postcodes.
We have postcodes as well. There we go. Right, so we are going to get on with our opening game, and we're going to have what is known as a duo verbatim scene. There will be two performers in this scene, and they're going to create a 45-second scene, and then another two performers are going to be tasked with the challenge of recreating it as precisely as they can. I'm going to roll a virtual dice to work out who's going to start things off. We're going to have Sandy, and we're going to have Cap. Sandy and Cap, you're going to be starting this off. So let's put you on spotlight. Here we see Sandy. Here we see Cap. I'm going to be grabbing a suggestion from the Extreme Improv Suggestion app. And your scenario is you woke up dead. You woke up dead. 45 seconds on the clock. Take it away.
Wow, I feel different.
I'm not quite sure that I still feel anything.
I mean, I do have the sudden feeling for blood, but other than that, I feel kind of pale.
Oh, yum, yum. I can just almost taste your blood.
Really? I feel like I don't have any blood. Huh.
Oh, well,
and that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Sandy and Cap. So now we're going to have another two performers, and I can see that we're going to have DB. Let's get you on spotlight, and we're going to have Andy. DB and Andy, you're going to be tasked with 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Sandy and Cap's original scene. Take it away.
Ah, blood. Blood. Damn blood.
It's the blood. Yes, it's blood all over.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere. What do we care, though? Blood everywhere.
We don't need to care about the blood. It's not to worry. I love that you have your hands up.
Well, I'm holding myself up against a mirror.
Right, and you look gorgeous in the mirror. I just wish I could see your face and you weren't just facing the mirror.
There's blood everywhere. It's terrible.
I understand, and yeah, I love the blood on your lips. It looks gorgeous and spectacular.
That's lunch.
Oh, okay, yeah, thanks for not shouting.
There we go, that is time. So those lips did look gorgeous indeed. I do agree there. Good assessment. So going next, we are going to have Caroline and we're going to have Ryan. Caroline and Ryan. So here we see Caroline. Here we will find Ryan. You're going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate DB and Andy's recreation of Cap and Sandy's original scene. And here you go.
Blood! There's so much blood.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere. Don't make too much fuss about it. I like how you keep your hands up anyway.
I'm holding myself against the mirror.
Sure, man in the mirror. Anybody can be looking in the mirror. It's a good place to find self-reflection.
Yeah, I've been reflecting because there's so much blood.
Now, did you kill the person in the mirror, or is there another type of incident that took place?
I think I might be the dead person in the mirror.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Ryan and Caroline. So I believe that leaves, well, it definitely leaves myself and Marty. So here we see myself. Here we will find Marty Gordon. And 45 seconds on the clock. And here we go.
Blood! Blood! There's so much blood!
Yes, I see that you're in the mirror and you can't move. I think that gives you a lot of opportunity for reflection.
Yes, but I thought vampires had no reflection.
Yes, the man in the mirror, as sung perhaps by Michael Jackson, he was definitely concentrating on the other character.
Yes, I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Oh, you know the lyrics too. This is fantastic. Do you do any others?
Beat it, just beat it. Don't be defeated.
Keep going. And that is time. That is time. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So now we're going to have it go full circle. In a moment, we are going to come back to Cap and Sandy, who will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate David and Marty's recreation of Ryan and Caroline's recreation of Andy and DB's recreation of Sandy and Cap's original performance. Clarity, you're not recreating yourselves or anyone else except for myself and Marty. So here we see Sandy, here we see Cap. 45 seconds, take it away.
Blood everywhere.
I'm standing here in the mirror and I'm so much loving my reflection.
I thought vampires don't have any reflection.
Well, no, that is truly a myth because I can see myself and I look glorious.
I know. You know what else I see? I see 1, 2 vampires.
I see you too. I see you, number 2. Yes, I do.
Oh, I did not thought that I would become number 2.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Okay, so, well, anyone in the comments, let us know who you thought did the best recreation of what came before. I think the only true audience member who can give us a quick reaction is I saw Ryan's dog is back with us, which absolutely stole the show. Look at that. And he was just pointing. He says that I think Ryan and Caroline, in fact, won that one. So we're going to power on. So let's have a look. For our next challenge, we're going to have a game of verbatim. We're going to have a no, we're not. That's literally what we just did. We're going to have a game of single syllable showdown. We're going to play single syllable showdown. The way this works is there will once again be 2 performers in the scene at any one time, and everything we say has to be single syllable words. So, for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say hello. They can say Dave, which is my name, but they cannot say David, which incidentally is also my name. Now, let's roll the dice to see who we're going to have start this one off. Oh, it is going to be me, and it's going to be Caroline. Me and Caroline. Our scenario is... you think the audience are aliens. We think the audience are aliens. So here we see me. Here we see Caroline. We think the audience are aliens. And here we go. Hey!
Yes?
I think I know a thing. Them. Out there.
I think that too.
They can see us.
They know I am of
Earth? Wait,
yes.
are you of Earth?
Yes. Are you of Earth?
I am of Earth. I swear.
You seem
Yes?
no.
No. I am of Earth. I can prove it.
How?
Check my gills.
Gills are of Earth.
Yes,
Fish.
I said check the hills. Now, have you seen the chat?
Yes.
Oh,
I-
good.
Saw.
What did you learn?
I think it is bad.
Yes, I have seen that they do not speak. They cling on to their words, don't they?
Yes. They seem to have
That's what we call a hesitation, I'm afraid. So I'm going to tag you out there, and we're going to throw in Ryan.
Take me to your boss.
I will do that. I see your boss is on your lap.
Yeah, he runs my life.
Yes. He looks just like one of us.
One of you?
Yes. Are you not one of me?
I am man. How apostrophe about you?
Some say I am a man, most do not, though.
You can be who you want to be.
Exactly. Okay, I'm going to tag myself out there. And DB, you are in.
That is not true. I can't be what I want to be. I want to be king.
You know you have to kill the big boy on the throne if you want to be that.
I will kill him.
Is your wife to help you?
She ain't here no more.
Not in love? I thought you loved her.
Not in life.
Oh, you took her to the store and made a meal out of her flesh.
You are not good at
That's what we count as a hesitation, DB. Right, so we're going to tag you out there. Sandy, you're in.
I so oft suck at this game.
Which game do you mean? Is life a game?
Game of life, bruh.
Toads, dude. You can get the sweet vibes you are in search of.
Sweet vibes for me? How sweet that can be.
Like sweet love of in the pop kind.
Pop kind? Not sure what that means.
Lick, as in child with hat, spins.
Child? They are good lit people.
Oh, we're not going to allow that anymore, so we're going to tag you out there. Pick up the pace, guys, and we're going to throw in Cap.
Green bye.
did you say? Mike was low. Beast?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Are you to say that I am cruel?
Green and mean. Yes.
A type of box that has fists?
Do you?
Some say. In the
Can I
club.
see?
You want to see?
Yes.
I don't think the cops would like that.
Why not?
Because butt
Oh,
cheeks.
because we're going to tag you out there, Ryan. Andy, you are in.
Hi.
Mean.
What?
You.
Yes, me? What do you want?
I am me.
Why do you speak like you're a rock, a bot?
I am no bot. Me, man.
You're weird. Talk. Blah, blah, blah.
Me, not odd. You are non-Earth, man.
Oh, do you know I'm going to be really cruel and say non-Earth would be hyphenated? We're going to tag you out there, Cap. Right, so, Marty, you were in.
May I phone home?
Sure. Here's my phone.
Thank you. Mom, pick me up. I'm lost.
Well, you're here.
I hate it here.
Too bad. You're here.
Mom will come. Just watch.
Is your mom nice?
She can be, but she can be a bitch at times.
Say that on your mom?
Well, the truth is out there.
A bitch can be cute.
Ouch.
Are you hurt?
I'll be right here.
I could be your new dad.
What?
Call me Pops.
Pop?
Sit on Dad's lap.
And at that point, we're going to stop things. Well done, well done. Love it. Well done, guys. Fabulous stuff. There was about 3 points where I wanted to stop that, but I was enjoying all of the actual dialogue in the ET voice, Marty. I just couldn't bring it too
Phil,
close.
once the whole sitting in the lap came up, I think it was good that you stopped.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you were pointing at your own heart, you were pointing at all of our hearts.
Absolutely. I feel it
Turn
deeply.
on your heart light.
And on that note, let's go on to our next game. Our next game, we're going to do a joke-telling game. We're going to do a joke-telling game now. We're going to play a round of Stopped by the Copper. So we're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. Why was the blank stopped by the copper? And then you make up a punchline. Why was the blank stopped by the copper? We're going to replace the word blank with a random suggestion. And then you give a punchline. If you have a joke, give a wave so that we don't all come in at the same time. And starting things off, we're going to go with, why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? If you have a joke, give a wave. DB.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Well, everybody, it was plain to see.
Ah, Andy.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because he crashed.
Oh, Marty.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because he got a flat tire when he hit the cockpit.
Aha, Cap.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Well, it was May Day, and he was working that day. He was supposed to. It's May Day.
No, it's really good. DB.
I forgot. Go to the next person.
Oh no, I forgot mine as well. Marty.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because the pilot had red eye and the copper was very suspicious.
Oh, why was the pilot stopped by the copper? He was at first a little suspicious, but then he tried to run away. Andy.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because he tried to parachute him.
Aha, Ryan.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because he was having sex behind the wheel, and he told him.
I'm happy just to leave it there if you want.
You have to come back for the punchline. I forgot about it.
That's what he said. Right, Caroline.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because he wasn't being a model citizen.
Aha, Ryan. Let's see.
Okay, trying to remember it again. Okay, the pilot was pulled over by the cop because he was having sex behind the wheel, and the cop declared this lay over.
Aha, very good. Cap.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Well, he was having a dogfight in the middle of the road.
Aha, DB.
Because his friend was there, and he said, "Hi, Jack."
Okay, why was the pilot... Oh, hi, Jack, I just got it. Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because he had stolen some money. Yes, he had $747 in his possession. Marty.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because the copper suspected him of having a weapon. He was holding a top gun.
Oh, I was going to do that joke. Right, anyone else? Caroline, then we're going to mix it up.
Why was the pilot stopped by the copper? Because he was joining the Mile High Club.
Ooh, very high. Now, let's go with why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Andy.
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he was a real pup.
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he'd had a stick-up. Marty.
Why was the ice hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he was a real ice hole.
Aha. Caroline.
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he was using the wrong kind of pads for his brakes.
Aha. Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he kicked the copper in the goalies. DB.
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he wanted to check him.
Haha, Ryan.
Why was the hockey player pulled over by the cop? Because he was driving with an erection, and the cop was like, "Zamboni."
I'm not going to lie, Ryan, you're absolutely winning on these dirty jokes tonight. Right, Caroline.
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he had something suspicious in his cup.
Ooh. Sandy?
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he was going round and round instead of straight ahead.
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he was a criminal, but the copper let him go because he feel deep regretski. Andy?
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because he was caught icing.
Marty?
Why was the hockey player stopped by the copper? Because his name was Jason, and it was Friday the 13th.
Absolutely. Ryan, then DB, and then we're going to mix it up one more time.
Why was the hockey player pulled over by the copper? Because he was drunk driving, and you can't be drunk and driving while brewing.
Okay, DB.
Because he was a real mother pucker.
Hey, perfect stuff. Now let's get one more. Why was the princess?
I just want to say one thing before the record, because I just want to say that mine was a good joke. icing is a hockey term for those that don't know hockey, but that's why it was good. Not that it was great, but it was good. I didn't even no smirks or nothing. Just gonna say.
No, fair play, Andy. Fair play.
We should all start fighting for credit for all the jokes that we want.
Yeah.
Technically, it was precise.
Yeah, I want to take credit because everyone said my joke, just one joke before me. So technically, I'd already thought of it. Right, okay. So, what did I say? Princess. Why was the princess stopped by the copper? If you have a joke, give a wave. Caroline.
Why was the princess stopped by the copper? Because she was having a little pee.
Anyone else? What? Andy.
Why was the princess stopped by the copper? Because she was hot.
DB.
Because the cop was actually King Koopa dressed as the cop, trying to kidnap the princess.
Cap.
Why was the princess stopped by the copper? Well, she was tangled with the wrong people.
Very good. DB, I'm going to literally steal an idea from your last joke.
Good, great.
Check this out. Why was the princess stopped by the Cooper?
That's great.
Ryan.
Great.
Why was the princess stopped by the cop? Because the princess was trying to smuggle weed in the form of tea leaves, and that cop knew that tea are a weed.
Aha. Caroline. Then Andy.
Why was the princess stopped by the copper? Because she was asleep behind the wheel. Said she needed it for the beauty.
Aha. Andy.
Why was the princess stopped by the copper? Because the copper saw a little water drizzling out of her car because she was having a royal flush.
Aha. Okay, I'm going to try something that's too clever for its own good here. Why were the princesses stopped by the copper? Well, because Anna had got a complaint. She said that the other princess had said, Diana. Anyone else? No? Okay, and scene. Well done, well done. Okay, so with this, we're going to go on to our next game. And our next game is going to be some 1-minute remakes. There'll be 2 performers in the scene once again, and we're going to create some films. And we're going to recreate them from beginning, middle to end, where between us we're going to be playing all of the characters, doing all of the famous lines of dialogue, but just smushing it into 1 minute. So rolling a dice, I can see that we're going to have Andy, and we are going to have Ryan. Andy and Ryan. Let's put you on spotlight here. Here we see Andy, here we see Ryan, and let's grab a random movie for you. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange in 1 minute. Take it away.
Doctor, you're not answering the question.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my goatee right.
Yeah, you look great and everything, and I know mystical and all that stuff, but we need you to fight crime.
See, I don't specialize in fighting crime. I'm more of a stranger. I'm more of a strange individual. I like oddities and unusual activities. Those are the kind of things I engage with.
Yeah, that's great and fascinating, but we need help fighting the criminals.
What if I do a magic trick? Is that your ribbon?
Yeah, well, if we were battling Houdini, that would be spectacular, but we need maybe to do some time travel, because, you know, we're Marvel, and we need some time traveling.
I'd be willing to travel through time, but can I wear a cloak?
Well, you do have a dinosaur dog behind you. Be careful.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. That was Doctor Strange. Now, let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be DB and will be Sandy. DB and Sandy. Let's get you on spotlight. Here we see DB. Here we see Sandy. Let's see what we've got for you. Your movie is going to be Carry On, Follow That Camel. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you do it. It's a very British film. Right, okay. Could you please do Puss in Boots? Puss in Boots. And here you go.
Puss?
Yes. What is it you want now?
I certainly like those new boots you are wearing today.
Thank you. They are my favorites. For I am Puss in Boots.
You look so feline.
Oh, thank you. Well, I am a cat.
And you are quite the kitty character you are.
Oh, no. Go on. Say more.
You have the sexiest meow that I've heard in a long time. I'd like you to practice on me.
What do you want me to practice on you?
Your meow.
Oh, my
And that is time. We'll never know how that meow went. Okay, well done, guys. Well done. So let's roll the dice again. So next up, Andy, have you had a go yet? You have, haven't you? Okay, my dice has gone wrong. Oh, so Capelthave and myself. Can someone suggest a movie for Cap and me?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. And here we go.
Oh, it's the librarian one. I've seen the clip of this. We need to catch her. The vacuum cleaner. Yeah.
Can you believe it? That was a real ghost. What are we going to do, Vecman?
No, we're gonna make money out of this. We're gonna start a company, Ghostbusters company.
Oh,
and we're
great.
gonna
We got
borrow
this
on
building.
your
You didn't
stuff.
even... That was my grandmother's house. You didn't even bargain them down.
Oh, really? I'm Bill Murray. I don't bargain.
I think there's an actual possibility we could contain a ghost.
Ooh, you're still alive? Okay, yeah,
Yes.
it might be. We need to get the chick from Alien.
Yeah, don't worry about her. Let's look in my fridge. What's in here?
Zoo, motherfucker, zoo! Wow, you're eating like a hog. No wonder you're a supermodel. Oh no, here
And
you go.
that is time. That is time. We got legit 1/3 of the way through that. Right, okay. So who has not had a go at this stage? Who has not had a go? So Candy. Marty and Caroline. Right, okay. So here we see Marty. Here we see Caroline. They are the duo known as Candy. And, or he should have been Carty, to be honest. Right, okay. So your film is going to be RoboCop 3. RoboCop 3. And here you go.
Stop, or there will be trouble.
Okay. I'm gonna stop, and there's gonna be no trouble.
Actually, there's already been trouble. They should have stopped at RoboCop 2.
You know, I told them that this third thing just wasn't gonna work. Maybe we could think of this as like RoboCop 2.5. What do you think about that? You know?
I like the way you think.
All right. So we'll just like continue that movie. Yeah.
Yes. I like that idea.
Great.
How did it end again?
Well, there was the explosion.
Action movies always have explosions.
And then there was the wedding.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Now, that's an interesting thought. Is there an action movie that literally has no explosions? That's an interesting one. Like
an
maybe
action movie with no explosions? Because I know
action
lots
movie?
of movies with no explosions.
yeah, action movies with no explosions. Like
A lot of karate movies in the heyday had no explosion.
Probably. Yeah, that's where I was going to go to.
where were you going to go? Where are we?
Jackie Chan, maybe some early Jackie Chan.
Okay, so like martial artsy
Mostly.
ones. Yeah, I was going to say like even Lord of the Rings. I think there's an explosion in it. Maybe I don't know. Right. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there is. Like they might use a cannon or something.
That's
That might be.
fantasy. Different.
I like Caroline's idea, though. I think RoboCop 3 should have been... He got married, and the whole third movie was just him at home.
Yeah.
Funny.
Cyborg
You know,
kids.
Like he's ironing clothes, and he's making
Put out of
dinner.
work because of AI.
Watching a football game.
Mundane marital bliss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like there should be like a RoboCop where he just has like a dad bod and he's just like overworked. Right, okay, let's go on to our next game. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have a game for 4 of us. So let's see who we're going to have in this. And this game is going to be Alliteration Anarchy. Alliteration Anarchy, where 4 players will each be assigned the letter of the alphabet. As much as possible, they have to begin as many words as they can with the letter they have been assigned. So we're going to have Cap, we're going to have Ryan, we're going to have Marty, we're going to have Sandy, and we're going to have Andy. So let's just put these on Spotlight. Here we see Ryan, here we see Sandy, here we see Andy, and here we see Cap. And let's see, your scenario is you are training to be a security guard at a nightclub. You are training to be a security guard at a nightclub. And let's have a look. Ryan, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter C? C for Cobra. Sandy, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter M? M for Moose. And Andy, could you begin as many as you can with the letter W? W as in water. And Cap, could you begin as many as you can with the letter S, as in the noise a snake makes? Right, so here you go.
Sandy. Saturn. Shoo, hi.
Hi, Christopher. Cheers.
Which way?
Oh, straight through this street, straight ahead, and we will start the standard security training course.
Wow, wonderful.
Maybe make that more implicit, my man.
Scoring is already low for attitude, straight attitude.
Created a cool cop convention.
Make me a better person, possibly.
Will we win?
Standardized tests are always, sassy, but still easy to pass. If you play straight and don't screw it up, you might become securities for McDonald's.
Maybe mud pies are the way to go.
Whoppers with water.
Could I consider being a undercover clown?
So you all are telling me that you have no experience with, tactical firearms, straight shooters. You only know squirt guns and mud pies.
My gun shoots marbles.
Well, wishing well.
Friends.
Screw this. You are not going to pod. You are going to straight up flunk. Okay? Your score is going to be so bad, it's going to stink. And a bunch of skunks going to come in, and they're going to stink it up even more. Okay? And they're going to come and look at my perfect record, and they're going to say, this record stinks.
Why, Walter? Why?
Mission Impossible.
Could you consider anything but your career?
Whatever.
Straight 4 medals, okay? Shiny. All of them, okay? Newly polished. I am awarded from the security guard for the stars that came to me and said I prefer the greatest of security training, and you are going to muck it up.
Make this into a movie.
And they did! Well done, well done. That is seen. Excellent stuff. DB, who do you think made the best creative use of their letter there? Was it Ryan, Andy, Sandy, or Kat?
It was pretty obvious that they all knew their alphabet and they all knew their letter. Except maybe Ryan, Sandy, Andy, and Kat.
Oh, true story, true story. Caroline, who do you think made the best use of their letter?
I think it was the dog that is hanging out in somewhere in Ryan's vicinity.
Excellent.
And I vote for the dog.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Marty, will you... there's a dog. Right, will you give us a vote?
I think that Cap said security about 10 times. So
Excellent.
I'll give it
Cap
to
and
him.
Fave, you win that round. So the rest of us are going to do a game called Every Sentence Must. So, every sentence must. Here we will see... Oops, what have I done here? So, remove all spotlights, and let's add myself. Let's add Caroline. Let's add DB. I can't see people at the top of the screen. There we go. So, there's DB, and there is Marty, I believe. Now, we're going to play Every Sentence Must. Our scenario is... It's the first day of our new business that is opened. It's the first day of our new business that has opened. Can one of our fellow performers suggest a category of words that we must include in every sentence? Every line of dialogue must include a word from a set category. What is the category, guys?
Colors.
Oh, everyone spoke at once. Sandy, what did you say?
Colors.
Colours? Ugh, that's... what's one of the others that someone else said?
Animals.
Cartoon characters.
Cartoon character. Okay, let's include both. We'll respect both. So it can either include the name of a colour or a cartoon character. A colour or a cartoon character. We're starting our new business, which obviously can't be cartoon related because that'll make it too easy. And here we go.
We've got blue beetles everywhere. Everywhere. We've got to clean it up before we open the new business.
I know, but I'm so excited. I've got a Woody.
Do you know what? I was so excited earlier. I saw my friend Sammy. I said, "Yo, Sammy!"
Oh, no. Bugs, Bunny, call the exterminator.
Roger, Rabbit. I'll call him right away.
I read that a lot of the exterminators around here aren't very nice people.
This is so daffy. Duck!
Look, if you don't help us, you're going to really tick me off.
Oh, I told you, those guys always take the mickey.
Well, it'll take a Superman to get us out of this situation.
Oh, I just stubbed my toe. Now I've got a blue toe. A blue toe. Blue toe.
Well, don't get so excited that you pop an eye. Popeye.
I know.
It just came to me in a flash.
The olive oil!
Oh, he spilled the olive oil. Oh.
No.
God, who did that? Someone needs to admit it. They're such a wimpy if they don't.
Well, I'm going to go out to my Jeep if y'all don't start behaving.
Wish I was on
They
Pluto
won't
right
help.
now.
They're robbing us of our time. They're robbing us of our time.
Look, guys, we got to keep this company in the black.
Yeah, look.
Talk goofy.
Yeah, look, if they hang up, if they phone back, you tell them they're such a snaggle puss.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, nuts!
It wasn't big, it was just quite mini.
I heard it saying Cinderella.
That makes me so happy.
I feel like this whole business is gonna flounder.
It makes me grumpy.
I feel a bit sleepy. What a cop-out.
Easy.
There's just so much flotsam and jetsam all over the floor.
I do know why you did that.
Well, don't be a Dumbo. Listen up.
Get the Flintstone so we can start a fire.
Right, okay,
Oh,
let's not fall out. Let's not have a Barney here, which is my very British term.
Can we hurry up? I need to jet, son.
You're all acting like Muppets.
You're all Jabberjaws.
Oh, we're so clever. Everyone, Johnny Bravo.
I feel like I'm losing my mojo, Jojo.
Yeah, it's just like, look, we need to think that we're doing this for Mum, and I know we adore her.
Well, maybe if we tighten our grip on the product.
We can get into social media. What is that, Tweety?
No, we need to be speedy. Gonzalez.
And scene. Well done, well done. Excellent stuff. So, with this, having a look, we've still got a few minutes, but we are going to have a couple more games, and let's see what we're going to have. We're going to play... 16 minutes. Do we have time? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we do. Right, so we're going to have a couple of alphabet scenes, then we're going to do a couple of other games. And so, let's roll the dice. We're going to have Ryan, and we're going to have DB. Ryan and DB. Have you already been a pairing today?
No.
Oh, excellent. So, here we see...
I've been avoiding a pairing with Ryan for years.
We've had a rivalry in a feud.
I understand. So,
I call it my rhinalry.
Yeah.
Right, your scenario is it turns out you have the power of God. It turns out you have the power of God. This is an alphabet scene. You're going to begin at the letter L. You'll have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter L. Take it away.
Look, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get rid of all my enemies.
Maybe you're a little bit holier than thou today.
No, you are.
Oh, yeah? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Please don't give me that crap. I will end you just like that. I'm a god now.
Quit acting like you can take me out of this world just because you put me in this world.
Right.
Snap. Somebody doesn't know how to do things like snap.
Tell me that again, and I swear I'll knock you one.
Use your brain, not your fists.
Very good idea. First time anyone's ever said that to me.
Well, you seem to hang out with a rough crowd.
Xavier's a real problem. He sells drugs, so we gotta get rid of him.
Yeah, way. We do.
Xenophobia is a big problem. Even as a god, I can't figure it out.
You know, I'm gonna talk to Zeus about this one. Zeus?
Oh,
I screwed up.
Oh, and that is time. No, that is time. Well
screwed up
done.
xenophobia,
Well done. Okay, so let's roll a dice and see who will go next. Next up will be Andy and will be Sandy. Andy and Sandy. Let's have a look here. And here we have Andy. And here we have Sandy. Now, your scenario is... your nose is bleeding. Your nose is bleeding, or at least someone's is. You're going to begin at the letter F. You'll have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter F. Take it away.
fuck, my nose is bleeding.
Great. It's so good to have nosebleeds every now and then.
How the hell do you say that? Hurry up and get me to the hospital.
I am turned on by the sight of blood.
Just get me to the hospital. I don't want to die.
Ken, just relax. Put your head back.
Letting me die is not romantic to me.
Maybe you should appreciate a compliment.
Not a compliment when I'm bleeding to death.
Oh, please, whenever I speak to you about good things, it's a compliment.
Perhaps you could just get in the car and then compliment me away as you drive me to the hospital?
Quit bitching, Ken.
Really, can you just get in the damn car and save my life?
Supposedly, you're supposed to stay there and let me look up your nose.
That sounds sick.
You understood.
Very good. Now start the car, please.
Well, I lost the car keys.
X marked the spot. It's right there on top of the card. Just put it in
Oh,
the
and that is time. That is time. So close, and yet so far. Now, let's see who's going to go next. Next up, we are going to have myself, and who hasn't worked with me yet? You don't have to, but who has not worked with me yet? Cap, have we done a scene?
I think we did Ghostbusters.
Who else hasn't had a go yet? No one wants to work with me. Great. Go on, Caroline. We haven't done something yet. Right.
I think we did. Well, we
But it
did
was-
one.
it
We
was
did
single-
the syllables, I think, together.
Okay, everyone is arguing not to have to work with me now. It's just awkward. Right, okay, so Caroline... Well, we weren't in a two-hander, I mean. Right, so we're going to play a game of Last Letter. Once again, we're going to have 90 seconds where every time we say a line of dialogue, the next sentence has to begin with whatever last letter ended the last one. Our scenario is... they just unsubscribed. They just unsubscribed. And here we go.
I lost another follower.
Right, that don't panic is just one. How many have you lost overall?
Lots? At least 60.
Yeesh, that is loads for the last hour. And like yesterday, you lost 74, right?
Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, it was a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot, but you'll get another 74 plus 60 tomorrow.
We really should do something to promote this.
Say, that's a good idea. We should do some sort of, like, an event where people, like, have to subscribe or we kill them.
Maybe that's a little strong, but I like the enthusiasm.
Maybe I will, like, tone it down a tad, and we could do a giveaway.
Yes. We could give away gaming consoles.
So many gaming consoles. I'm gonna give them my Philips CDI.
I like that, but I think people want something a bit more relevant.
TurboGrafx 16. Uh-oh. Right, okay, and see, that is time. That is time. I suppose that could be, yeah, you wouldn't have to start with a number. Right, but that is, we have run out of time anyway. So, do we have two left? Is it Marty and Cap? Right, here we have Marty, and here we have Cap. You are going to have a question battle, where you're going to perform a scene, and everything you say has to be a question, and you need to try to make your opponent make more mistakes than you, where they end up not saying a question, hesitating, etc., etc. Your scenario is, it's a guitar lesson. Take it away.
Do you know the G chord?
Do you know the way to San Jose?
Why don't you look it up in the map?
Why can't it be the song instead of the location?
Why won't you understand my teaching method?
Circular
You know-
conversation warning. Every sentence starts with why. And that's a
How do you
hesitation.
want to learn?
What the hell am I supposed to do with a guitar that has broken strings?
Do you like A minor?
I don't know, how old is she? I'm so sorry. I had to. I just had to.
Could we call the police?
Will you call them on me?
Why not?
What's the purpose of going to jail?
Where you can meet a lot of similar people. Oh, that's not a question.
That's not a
And that
question.
is time. Oh, that is like a genuine mistake right at the end there. Kind of makes it tricky. I was about to give it to Cap for Marty saying, I'm so sorry, that wasn't a question technically earlier, but I'm going to say it's a tie. It's a tie.
Yes, thanks for saving us from that debacle of a game.
Right, so we're going to come on to what will be like probably the finale round, but we might be able to squeeze in a joke telling round at the end. We're going to have an extreme monologue to decide who is today's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. And the way it works is I'm going to randomly select one of our performers, and they're going to have to start a monologue as a character, doing something unusual for that character to be doing, and they're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. They're also not allowed to hesitate, and by that we mean an extended pause or saying a non-word like or If they break either of these rules, any of the other performers can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that a rule has been broken, they get to take over the monologue. And whoever is in control of the monologue after 90 seconds will be today's champion. So rolling a dice, Caroline, you'll get to start. So your character is Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. You are Luna Lovegood, and the trolley is out of control. That's a shopping cart, if you don't call them trolleys out there, I'm not sure. So the shopping cart is out of control. You are Luna Lovegood, and your time starts now.
Feel their turbulence. Shaking. Oh, no. The wheel is gone. Dear. Push harder. Slower. Faster? Nothing's working. Magic. Wand bent. Wingardium Leviosa! Fuddruckers.
Oh, freeze. Cap, what's your challenge?
I was going to say hesitation.
Oh, it's nicely paced. I wouldn't say it's quite hesitation. So incorrect challenge. Everything Caroline has already said carries over, and continue.
Waving again. Absence. Silence. The bottles.
Freeze. There was a the earlier. We definitely had a the.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I am Luna Lovegood. The trolley is out of control, and here I go. Oh dear! Trolley out of control! Whatever will I do? Harry, Ron, Hermione, friends, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Drat. Gandalf. No, wrong wizard. Hey, guys, listen. There's a problem needs discussing. Shopping carts aren't my forte. I'm more of a wizarding girl. Oh, freeze, what's the challenge?
No, I thought you said I twice, but
I
you
heard
did.
A twice.
Oh.
You're going to have to challenge on that, Ryan, very quickly if you're going to. And here I go. Wingardium!
Buzz.
Too late, and that is time. That is time. There was 1 second left at that point. So, with that means I have stolen it, and I am tonight's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Sorry, guys. Absolute.
No.
Yeah, like, boo me if you want to, but, you know, like, deep down inside, like, I won my own show, guys. You know, that, it never feels good to me. But I'll be celebrating for the rest of the weekend. Right, so, let's have a quick look. We do have a couple of minutes, I believe. Andy, you can shut us up whenever you want. Let's have a quick game of 99 blanks. 99 blanks walk into the bar, and the bartender says your punchline, and we're going to start off with 99 seamstresses. 99 seamstresses walk into the bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Andy.
99 seamstresses walk into the bar. The bartender's like, how may I help you? I'm like, I'm not able to talk because David Pizanski closed my lips shut, so I couldn't seal the show. Just messing with you.
Sandy.
99 seamstresses walk into the bar and the bartender says, we're closed, and the seamstresses go, so?
Haha, Caroline.
99 seamstresses walk into a bar and the bartender says, oh, I can't listen to another yarn today.
Aha. Anyone else for seamstresses? Marty.
99 seamstresses walk into a bar Bartender says, "Well, you have," and they said a beer, and he says, "Oh, that's what you had last night. I sense a pattern."
Ah, very good. Ryan.
99 seamstresses walk into a bar. They walk up to the bartender and they say, "My good fellow, what do you recommend in the local craft department? We're from out of gown."
Aha, really good. Caroline.
99 seamstresses walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What can I get for you?" And they go, "Whatever's on tapestry."
Aha. 99 seamstresses walk into the bar, and they said, "You're not allowed in here." They said, "Aren't we?" They said, "No, you're knit." Anyone else? Time for perhaps one more joke? No? Going once. Going twice. Marty.
99 seamstresses walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you want a drink?" They said, "Nah, we're just here to play darts."
Aha. 99 seamstresses walk into the bar. They say, "You're always coming in here doing your drugs. I always see you with needles." And on that note, anyone else? And scene. Well done, Andy. I will hand things back over to you. Congratulations on the 3-year extravaganza.
I definitely appreciate it. 1,000%, David Riley, Kazansky. You've been an enormous part of us being delivering for the last 3 years. You're in the majority of the shows, and you do a spectacular job. He does love to always zip me, give me not the chances he knows I'm going to steal on, just joking around, but just a joke. Even with the wording, the W, I didn't use any other word. How the hell do I not get close to votes? Nobody elected me. That's nonsense. But I think it's against. People hate New York City for some reason, but just mess with you. But I do want you to all. We know David Riley has all of his stuff, his ass up on the top part. Just out of curiosity, Marty, do you have a website that you do outside that you want the world to know about?
I'm on Instagram at WhatWouldJesusFlew.
Perfect. Thank you, Sandy. Do you have a website you want people to follow you on, or?
Just Facebook is good. Sandy Handley.
Perfect. Thank you, Ryan. Do you have something you want people to know to follow you on?
I'll put something out there. If you go to Spotify or Bandcamp or SoundCloud, you can find Sad Beard. You might find some music there.
Okay, awesome. And we already know Captain May's already prepared. Go for it, Captain May.
You can find me on Short Leads where I sing, I dance, I throw myself in a bucket, and I work with puppets, so you can check me out there.
Spectacular. Thank you, Extreme Improv. You were all spectacular. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, guys. Take care.
Perfect.